My mama told me that I could be the president, but I think more like a terrorist.
I have this song from Les Supreme. It's called My Life. This shit is probably like 90 tracks audio, so that's including like the instrumental. That's including all the vocals too, and all like the effects buses and everything.
First thing when they enter the studio, it's like all fun and games. You know, everybody gets comfortable. We fuck around, talk shit to each other. But then when the beat goes on, it's, you know, Yo doesn't write anything down when he does his verses. He does it all in his head. So he'll be like, yo, play the beat. He'll go stand up by the speaker and nod his head for like 45 minutes. And you're like, what the hell is that guy doing? He's like, all right, I'm gonna go in the booth. He'll go get in the booth. He'll put the headphones on. Like, Scott, cut my mic off. He'll cut the mic off. I'll go walk around for an hour. I'll come back in. He's still in there doing his verse. But I mean, everything he does is off the top of his head. You know, he comes up with it off the top of his head, writes it in his brain, and then spits it on the mic.
And it's funny because with Thurs, like the first time I ever listened to Fried Chicken and Watermelon, I'm picturing Thurs as like this dude that's like 6'5", 300 pounds, you know? So, you know, he just has this real like powerful voice. Right here where I have this hand grabber tool, all the way down here, so I would say that's like maybe 16, 18 tracks. And then all the other ones are vocals. So a lot of the tracks are also hidden too. So this is, as crazy as this session looks, it's still not everything. Ro went to school for engineering also, so I mean he knows what he's been doing, and he's probably been doing this a lot longer than I have. You know, I'm just more technical, you know, and he's more the creative. So we complement each other really well with the mixing. But
he actually gives guidance, and he'll be like, all right, I have this idea, let's do this. And then, you know, Yo and Thurs, they're always down for it because, you know, he comes up with some really great concepts. So, you know, he like Glenn said, he comes up with some of the hooks. He always has the idea.
He already knows what the final outcome of the song is going to be. So he kind of just almost backtracks and just adds all those elements till, you know, everything's complete. So I mean, if you've ever been in the studio with him and just recording with him, you know, without even hearing any vocals, he already knows like, okay, I need this main track to have, you know, 3 stacks. We need to do, you know, 2 stacks of lower octave, you know, 3 stacks of higher octave. This is how we're gonna pan it, you know.
So you're saying that all that right there is just him singing?
Yeah, that's just him singing.
And that's how many?
That looks like probably like 20 tracks.
So that means he sings it once?
No, he has to sing it 20 times.
And does he sing it differently every time, or is it just?
Yeah, he'll a lot of times, you know, he'll just sing in his regular voice. Then he'll sing it like an octave down, sing it an octave up, you know, kind of syncopate his harmonies a little bit. So
that means when we hear the song, we're listening to 20 voices at once.
Because what a lot of artists do is they'll record one track, sing one track, and all you kind of hear is, you know, vocals just down the middle. If you listen to your iPod, you have no sense of a stereo field around you. You know, all you hear is like kick, snare, bass, whatever, and vocals like, you know, down the middle. So what we want to do was kind of record as many vocals as we had to, you know, just give everything its own space. So it's almost like, you know, every single take was, you know, a piece of the whole puzzle.
It's an assembly line. We start here, we get the idea going, we lay the verses down, bam, send it across the hall over to Glenn. He mixes it down.
You know, hearing all these songs and just being like, yo, man, I'm actually the first person in the fucking world that's hearing this song, you know? Like, this shit is about to make the public go crazy, and I'm the fucking first person to ever hear the song. Like, that shit is crazy to me, you know? That shit is wild, dude.